I want to talk about a subject that, man, it consumes so much energy in our lives. It can change the trajectory of a relationship. When we gift ourselves with it, we can find our breath where it feels as if we previously didn't have any air or oxygen. And that is the willingness to forgive, the commitment to yourself, not to others, to yourself to stand in the space of forgiveness. Oh, what a wonderful topic to have right now. By now, we've gone through the year, we've had experiences. It's holiday time, and man, relationships, they're going to be the thing that always consumes the most energy. Why? Because when you get to the end of your life, when I get to the end of my life, we won't think about the career. We won't think about how much money is in our bank. We won't think about the projects we should have done, could have done, or did do. When we're at the end of our life, the last 3, 4, 5 years, you sit back. Hopefully, you're nice and really, really old. You lived a long life. What I hear is that you sit back and you reflect on the quality of your relationships. My grandmother said, sweetheart, you're going to be a good steward of many things in your life, but protect the quality of your relationships. And so inside of a relationship, there's love, there's agreement, there's communication, there's celebration. All of these ingredients need to exist. And then there's that other ingredient, forgiveness. That's the one that no one really teaches about. We got classes on communication. We have classes on how to grow with someone. But forgiveness is that thing that we treat it as if forgiveness is a luxury. Now, first, let's unpack the myth about forgiveness. We believe that if you forgive someone, you're actually letting them off the hook. If you forgive someone, you're pardoning their behaviors. If you forgive someone, what happened didn't hurt. That's not the case. Forgiveness is about being committed to the finite, the limited amount of real estate in your being, in your body, to say, I only have so much real estate in my essence, in my soul, in my being, and I don't want any of the real estate of who I am to be consumed with anger, frustration, hurt. I want to let all of my being be available to possibility. Forgiveness isn't about pardoning someone's behavior. Forgiveness is about expanding your compassion, recognizing that we're all having an imperfect human experience. I'll say that again. We're all having an imperfect human experience. When I would be violated, and my God, I've been violated on so many different occasions, whether it was betrayal, whether it was lied to, whether it was stolen from, all the things that happen in life. Because when you're having a human experience with imperfect people, you're going to have breakdown. And what a friend of mine once said is the bigger you play, the bigger your breakdowns. And if you're not having breakdowns, you're not playing big enough. Whew, man, did I need to hear that. That's loving big enough. That's risking big enough. You're going to have breakdown. Redemption from breakdown lives in forgiveness. But forgiveness comes rooted in compassion. And when you can step back and go, hold on, there are good people all the time who make poor decisions. And it doesn't mean you sign up to be betrayed again, but it does mean you give yourself permission to access forgiveness. Forgiveness says that I am willing to understand that in a perfect moment you made an imperfect decision. And I was on the other side of that. You know, when I first began to recognize forgiveness was required, because I was that type of person in my early 20s. When I drew a line, I drew a line. If you burn me once, you don't ever get another chance. Matter of fact, I had the phrase, betray me one time, it's your fault. Betray me 2 times, it's my fault for trusting you again. And you notice how my head goes left and right. I mean, I practiced it. And then I realized as I grew up that I would make mistakes. And I knew that I was a good person. So if I make mistakes and I know that I'm a good person, what about the people in my life as well? Again, not pardoning their behavior. Give someone the grace of forgiveness, of understanding, of compassion. Step out of your shoes and step into theirs for a moment. Oftentimes I realized that I was judging people through my lenses, but I never took the time to go and look at life through their lenses. When I did that, I didn't pardon, but I understood their perspective. So this is just an invitation. Who have you been holding hostage to something that they've done? How many hours have you lost with someone that you care about? How many days? How many weeks? How many months? In some cases, yeah, how many years? You want to protect your memories. When you get to the end of your life, which I hope is a long time from now, you want to have the memories that you want to have. If they include someone that you're currently inside of a rift with, then do your part. You might not mend the rift, but at least do your part. And if you don't ever see or speak to them again, maybe they're no longer here, maybe they're no longer around, maybe they've transitioned, maybe the opportunity doesn't present itself, still access forgiveness. Why? Because at the other side of forgiveness is peace of mind, grace, and ease, and more human real estate available for your breathtaking future.